So we're back again, with yet again another episode of The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. In the last episode, we did some great deeds around Skyloft, and we helped out Paro's sister Oriel, who was kind of stranded on an island because of her hurting Loftwing, and we went ahead and helped him out. And, yep, the little guy can fly again. Now, I will say, in this episode, we're headed off to Eldin, and before we do any of that, we're going to go ahead and see that the next wallet is already available to us in Beetle's Air Shop. Since he restarted the file, it will already be ready for us. So go ahead and ring his bell, and if you have the money, and if you have the slingshot seeds, get in there and grab it. Beetle, buddy, you're pedaling away right there, and I can see the sweat just excruciatingly dripping from your face. It's time to pick this up, because it's time to pick it up, and your legs are just going to work. It looks like your legs are doing most of the work instead of just you in general. But your legs are attached to you, so I'm okay with it. Anyway, go ahead and pick up this. It's not that expensive. It's only $100 or 100 rupees, whatever you want to call it. But we now have an extra 900 rupees to carry in our wallet. So, yeah, we helped out Beetle by supporting his air shop because nobody else is going to show up because I'm the only one who shows up. Leaving. Okay, so now we're going to be off to Eldin, and I will kind of advise that if you want to save a little bit of time to avoid some unnecessary turning around in the sky, I would advise jumping off of the, I want to say, the northeastern side of Skyloft, just next to the waterfall cave, because right here, it's kind of just a straight shot to the province, so go ahead and hop off and get there. And all we got to do is just drop on down in here, and it's basically just like a good, 7 seconds of flight, and that's really all it is, compared to if you were to turn around and not have to do that. So, yep, here we are. Master, this is Eldin Volcano. It is an active volcano rich with the power of the earth. Approximately 65% of the region is covered by lava. It is inhabited by a large number of creatures that thrive in the extreme heat and direct flame. Please exercise caution with flammable materials such as wood and fabric. And that's why we already have an iron shield, woman. Thanks. In the event you catch on fire, I highly recommend that you extinguish the flames by performing a forward roll or a spin attack. Yep, so welcome to Eldin Volcano, and I must say this is one hot and popular province. No pun intended there, but I'll go ahead and talk to that little bird statue there. We're not going to save here just yet. We didn't really do that much besides pick up a wallet, but yeah, it may seem like, yeah, duh, don't use a wooden shield here, but this ain't like Twilight Princess where you can just probably get away with it in Goron Mines, like I did in the versus between me and M-Chan. But hey, I would really advise picking up an iron shield before coming here. So, anyway, right off the bat, by the bird statue is going to be our, I want to say, yep, the 4th goddess cube right here. So, get it. And I must say, I foresee with my little eye a couple of, I want to say rocks. Not one, but 2 to jump across this way, and we're going to meet up with a couple little buddies, and right across the path here. I will say most of the NPCs here are just mainly referenced to elements and ore, and mostly just on the periodic table, to me at least. But hey, go ahead and see what Fi wants. Fi, I understand. I require your confirmation. You are currently attempting to ascertain the location of Zelda. Are you familiar with how to use dowsing? I know, woman. Just shut up. Of course you do, my apologies. Thanks for apologizing, Fi. I understand. Anyway, this way, right here. Hey! You mess with our turf and you're gonna pay? Was that like an accidental rhyme? I don't understand. Well, you're not. Yo, Lead. I don't think this is one of those red creeps. So this is Lead and Cobal, and just by saying their names, it may already appear as if they're just Lead and Cobalt, the ores that exist in the world. So, hey, references. Yeah, and I think you're right. No reason to scare the hair off us, though. Sorry about that, pal. These monsters showing up and messing with our turf has got me on edge. They show up here and I'm gonna knock the red clean out of them. That's what I'm doing here. Yeah, me, lead. Yeah, whatever, Mr. Too Scared to Dig in the Dark. Anyway, if you're looking for treasure, you should stay clear of those red guys. Yeah, I will, and I'm gonna do my best to do that in this episode in particular because it's just the way that it is with me. Go ahead and drop on down because there is an easy 20 bucks because I passed up a bird in the sky holding a red rupee. I can go ahead and get refurbished right there. Anyway, climb up the vines, and I will say we should be going straight on the direct path. Yep, right this way. And I gotta say, the shoes... Ooh, Jelly Blob. The shoes are just themed after lava in this particular province. They're not blue, they're just orange. Just named after lava. We don't really have to jump across this particular part because it's just skulls with really nothing in them, according to my experience. But go ahead and just wait for this lava to drop down, and we should be able to, you know, cross without any problems. There we go. And I must say, even with the lava being down for just a second, Link's feet must be burning hot just by stepping in that for a mere, like, glimpse. It's really astonishing. What's up, buddy? Huh? Here you're supposed to be. Never seen you around here before. And his name is Quartz. Huh. Quartz, like nether quartz from Minecraft. Anyway, it's a good material, though. It's pretty handy-dandy. Well, hold it right there. Are you a friend of those red creeps? I'm not red, man. I'm wearing frickin' green. Like, I'm on the green side of Christmas because it's the holiday season. It's like the season of giving because you're here, and you have the red hair, and I have the green tunic. Anyway, red creeps? I may as well ask. Yeah, monsters carrying big blades. You know, I carry a big blade. And, you know? But that doesn't mean that I'm one of them. They're crawling all over the place. Can't believe you haven't run into any of them. Oh, I did, back in Farron. I'll say that. But if you don't know them, I guess you're no pals. Or, you're not pals, I'll say that. So what is it then? You here to pick up some bomb flowers? Yep. That's what I figured. You can pick up some pretty powerful ones in this area. Look, there are some right over there. Take as many as you want. I'm sure you already know this, but once you pick up a bomb flower with A, the fuse starts burning, then it'll blow up in just a couple of seconds. So, I want to say that, no, I don't want to know how to roll. It's really self-explanatory, not really. I understand. But anyway, he will pretty much go on a rabbit trail about how to, you know, use bombs. And I will say, you cannot carry any of them in. You can use them, you just can't carry them. Generic. Anyway, go ahead and thrash open this little spot right here. So, the easy way to do... I will explain how to roll in just a second, because it didn't allow Quartz to tell me how to do it. Go ahead and pick up one with A, and if you're using buttons-only control, just go ahead and hold down on the right stick on the right Joy-Con, and turn in any direction. And you should be able to roll no problem, and get blown up like a dingus. Way to explain things, LSP. I'm talking to myself, but hey, go ahead and... I guess this is like a really nice way to demonstrate getting health back, so there's that. And here's an Amber Relic, just chilling on the baseline right in that little hole here, because I already paid my health taxes. Clearly. Go ahead and drop that bomb. You don't have to do that part, but it's kind of like a little optional spot for, I want to say, a rupee. Yep, a blue one, of course. Generic. Go ahead on this little path here, and continue forth. Keys. Keys. You're not gonna conquer me today, and it just ain't gonna happen. Anyway, next is this bird statue. And I will say, I don't think on the Wii version, the bird statues automatically popped up because you had to manually talk to each one for them to register on the map. This one, or on the Switch version, that doesn't really happen. I think that if you just walk close to one, it will already automatically register on the map. So I'm just talking to him anyway, just in case, because I never know. Anyway, the 5th Goddess Cube is right here. Go ahead and give it a slash, and boom. Alright, and I will say that just along this little path here is another one of those, you know, Eldin guys, just chilling right here. What's up, man? Mirko. Not sure of that element. Maybe I'm just missing it, I don't know. Huh? Another stranger, and you're not one of those red creeps either. I swear this neighborhood's getting crummier every day. Huh? No, nothing. Just talking to myself. Hey, I saw this funny dressed character go into that hole over there. It might be the friend you're looking for. Want to know what this kook was wearing? Sure. Let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the getup was blackish. Other than that, I don't remember much. Alright, we're gonna find that out pretty soon. And welcome to a pyro, or papyrus. I think, or a pyrup. Yeah, those are like the names that, yeah, I did not mean to mention, like, or reference Papyrus from Undertale. He's a good character. Nice sense of humor. Papyrus. Anyway, go ahead and take this bum and kill him in the hole. And you really don't need any, like, sword contact with those guys. It's automatically just, like, bomb them, and that you're gonna be pretty good to go. So, they were wondering when we were gonna come across some red guys, and now is the time. And I gotta say, with it being December, and, like, where I live, the temperature change is just drastic. It went from cold to hot in, like, less than a week for me. But still, it is just insane where I'm at. It's so freaking hot. Anyway, go ahead and... there's going to be 2 more pyrups down here inside of skulls. Go ahead and just Michael Jordan these like little bombs into those skulls and take them on out. And there you go. Poor pyrup. Anyway, before we go across this bone path, I will say that I foresee with my little eye an Eldin roller for one, but this is what I'm primarily talking about. Go ahead and pick him up because these are little bugs. Yep. Eldin roller. Nice. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that every single time that I pick up a new item or a new bug in that collection screen. Just like mention the name and then nice. I don't know. It's just the way that I am. But there's gonna be another pirate over here, and he will just kind of notice us and go ahead and just toss a bomb into his little shell here, or just in the front of his side. There he is, and yeah. Now, a couple things, particularly on this ledge, I want to point out, is that if you take out your beetle, you can kind of go ahead and get some extra money if you, like, kind of float across. Can I get these rupees? Is there more than just a blue rupee in here? I'm genuinely curious. Oh, there is! 25, for that matter. Because in practice, I was, like, going on to that left side and picking up the heart, but I just missed that other rupee. Anyway, jump on down here, and you will come across the 6th heart piece. Get this on the ledge at Eldin Volcano, and you will be good to go. Okay? Alright. Back on to business, where I found that Eldin roller, because we need to jump across a path and make our way across. Jump down here, and I will bluntly say that if you are playing this game for the first time, you must run to get across these paths. There is no halfway with this. So, go ahead and talk to this guy right across from us, and he will say something pretty nifty, maybe. Yeah, sneak attack. I'm not even attacking. Not you, anyway, at least. Wait, you ain't one of those red guys? Enough already! How desperate could they be to frickin' get rid of these guys? Like, just mentioning, like, these red guys? Well, I guess I don't live here, so I'm not as terrorized as they are with them. But still, don't creep up on me like that. Almost had to tackle you there. Yeah, like, you're pretty lazy to climb out of that dirt there. I didn't mean to tell you, but those red jerks moved in here and they're gonna stick it up our turf, you know? I understand. They came up through that hole back there, so I sunk the road leading to it in lava. So that'll stop more of them from moving in, I'd say. Oh, there's gonna be a lot in there. I'll tell you. Of course, we can tunnel underneath it, so it's no sweat for us. Pretty clever, right? Stay away from the plug that's holding back the lava. It'll do more than singe your brows off. Bye now. And we're going to do exactly that. We're going to singe our eyebrows right off. I will say that you want to say you got to be kind of precise with the bomb rolls and kind of be quick with it a little bit. Or not. Or just allow it to roll. Or just drop in the lava. Or just stay next to the plug or whatever it is you're trying to bomb open. And it should just do its own job. And that's really all it is. Anyway, with that bombed across, we can kind of go ahead and sprint and make our way in that section. Now, depending on how bad I am at jumping across voids, I may have to climb back up and re-enter the spot twice and not just one. Let's see just how good I am at just getting where I need to be without falling off and missing my mark. So, you want to get like a good running start and launch. This one doesn't count. Okay, so if you want to get some extra ore here for the first time, go ahead and kind of veer off to the little left here, and there will be something known as... Wait for it, of course. Eldin Ore. Yep, this hard concussion current sparkles brightly and has lots of different uses. Oh, I bet. Eldin Ore. Nice. Anyway, with that, we're going to be finding quite a bit of it in this particular province. So, another part right here is to kind of get like a running start and boosh. And be very careful. Oh, I didn't even fall off that. Well, I did kind of plop, but I didn't like make a sailcloth landing. But this is going to be the... Yep, the 6th Goddess Cube. Sorry about that. It took me a good minute to read there, but still. Pick this up. Now, if my calculations are correct, we should probably detect some more bokoblins down here in the meantime. But right now, we should just kind of primarily focus on getting through the place, shall we? Yep. Right in this little area. What's up? Grr, those creeps just shimmied on in and took over our territory. Did they? Knuckle, or Nickel, as I should say. Yeah, what are you doing? Don't be sneaking up on me like that. I'm not sneaking up on anyone. I'm just trying to help out the freaking community and be a good Samaritan like the good taxpayer that I am. Anyway. Huh? You're looking for your friend. I can't help you there. Nobody's come through here, so maybe they went up the mountain from over that away. Yeah, I'm sure somebody did. Oh, I wish someone would chase these clowns out of here. LSP on the job. Anyway, I will say this is a good way to farm. I want to say materials from bokoblins, because if you don't, and just kill that leader straight away, that can kind of like, you know, lose an opportunity for you. But let's just kind of see what these guys drop here and find out what it is. Yeah, well, I'm not having much luck, so anyway, go up here and just kill the leader, and he will summon no more reinforcements. And if his body does not fall on the wall, and I can just turk him out with ease, he will not call any more reinforcements, because he's just being the general, because he's just trying to save some time. Oh my god. I really do kind of wonder what insurance these guys have on this place, like, seriously. Well, you took out every last one of them. Well, yeah. Did you not ask me to? I can leave if you want, man. I'm not going to help you out again. Anyway, talk to him and he will say, "You're one tough customer. Thanks for all your help." What am I buying? No, I don't understand. Anyway, I don't blame you for not knowing this, but us Mogmas always honor our debts. Let me give you something to prove it. Any special requests? A way forward, please. That would be freaking great. Oh, right. You're trying to find your friend, aren't you? In that case, take these things. There's something pretty special, if I say so myself here. And we have the digging mitts. Use these sharp claws to dig through patches of soft earth. But be sure to try digging with A anywhere where you see signs that has something buried in soft ground. With these, you should be able to get to the top of that ledge right behind me. Just try digging in that hole below the ledge, and you're in for a surprise. I just hope your friend hasn't been captured by those red guys. Here's hoping everything is okay. I appreciate it, man. You're a good man. You gave me your materials to use, so I'm gonna make my way through here. And I will say this spot is pretty rupee heavy if you're able to get good luck on a game startup. But hey, about a good 16 rupees there. Pretty nice. But we're not gonna go on the main path just yet. Go ahead and hang a left, and we're gonna go up this little spot and up this wind portion. I do sense with my little nose, I kind of sniff off in the distance some more Eldin ore, if I'm lucky enough to come across it. Hey, what's up, Bokoblin? And it gave me absolutely nothing. Anyway, go ahead and take, I want to say, the middle path, because it leads to the room that we were just in. It's a pretty long one, so nice. And find out what awaits. Anything special? Boom. And what is in here? More Eldin ore. What did I say? Anyway, go ahead and pick that up, and we will be right back to where we just left off. Okay, and since we're right back here, that took me like a whole 7 seconds just to do that again, but go ahead this way, and we're gonna go ahead and make a loop-de-loop across this spot. You scared the beheebies out of me, man. What's up? Well, you scared me, silly. You scared me, frickin' silly dingus. Anyway, you can't just start digging right above my head, you know? I didn't see your frickin' head. But I get where you're coming from. You never know what you're gonna find when you do. Oh, he's like basically promoting the freaking Forrest Gump quote. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Anyway, the rupees are the most common treasure you'll dig up, but sometimes you might even score Eldin ore. Score some ore or some hearts. I get it, man. So if you run across a hole and you've got the time, dig, dig, dig. I appreciate it. You're helping me out. You're being a good Samaritan. Now, I will say that if you come across a Pyrup right across the corner on the baseline here, and go ahead and take out the one directly ahead of us, and take him out right here. I think that's right. Yep. And look directly off to your left, you will find a crack in the wall. Now, I will say the wicks on these bombs, particularly in Skyward Sword, are extremely generous. They give you just enough time to go ahead and place a bomb right where you have to, so yeah, very forgiving. Like, look at that time that it just gave me. That was like a whole, just basically all the time in the world. All the time in the world, but I appreciate it. And the wood is right here. And we have a whole 100 rupees. You must feel like a celebrity. Oh, Link is getting all the babes in this game. You can bet your life on it. Anyway, I will say that more bombs are this way. And we're gonna take out the one that was right ahead of us. Or just go straight, like, you know, like me. Right this way. There we go. And it should just be, that should just be it. And I think I'm not gonna take out that one there, but, yep, here's the next entrance to the next area. And, a good little amber relic right there. And rupees, can I have? What can I have? Nothing. Like no juice whatsoever. You could have just gave me a blue rupee, man. Instead of giving me like 5 ones. Like, you go tip your waitress with 5 ones. Anyway. No, I wasn't ready. What's in this X? I want to know. Oh, wow, I could have easily passed that up. How could I ever thank the game? Now we're ready. Alright, and since we're here, we can talk to this dude and say, whoa now, there's a green one. Thanks, Zinc. Janice. Anyway, one of your people just came charging through here, dressed all in black. That a friend of yours? Oh, I wonder. See that up ahead? That's what we call a drop dead end. But this character danced right over it. I wish I could dance right across things. Seriously, jumping over a gap like that? My jaw hit the dirt. Apparently you've not played Ocarina of Time and saw the frickin' jump that Epona can do over the frickin' Gerudo Valley Bridge, my friend. You gotta get some, you know, you gotta get your feet wet with the series. Like, seriously, get your feet wet. Anyway, what's up?
Hey!
You, the goddess's chosen hero. Zelda is ahead. Hurry. Alright, and since we have approached this bridge, we can kind of go ahead and, I would save here, but not just yet. We have a bunch more to do in this episode. I'll try to keep it to a minimum. I'm doing my very, very best here. So, go ahead and get these little rupees here, and jump on across. And I will say, to save a bunch of time, we want to do something very important here. So, go ahead and run up this path, and right over here, we will find a bomb spot. Right off to the left, go ahead and take out this Bokoblin that's not been even paying attention, and go ahead and roll him down. Will he drop anything? Nothing at all. Okay. Go ahead and run off to the left side here, and get some treasure. I don't need... Actually, I do. I do. How many slingshot seeds do I have? 18. Not bad. Go ahead and pick up these little rupees here. That's enough. But you want to go ahead and bomb this open, because later in the game, you will want to have some fast travel. That is going to save us a bunch of time, and it prevents us from having to go all the way through that cave that we just did. So, bomb that open, please. Honestly, if you respect your sanity at all, you will just do what I said. If anybody who's watching wants to know how to, you know, kind of get through this game with the nitty-gritty and a little willy-nilly thing, yeah, you're not gonna, you know, conquer me. So, in other words, you cannot run up with that Bokoblin in the way. So go ahead and take him on out and shoot him in the face with the boulder right above him, and he will crush himself. Yep. Nice dodge. Anyway, go ahead and run on up. And nice. What's up, Bokoblins? Okay, so really nothing at all that they, that they dropped for me, but go ahead and pick up a bomb here, and go ahead and bomb this guy's tower. Alright, and with that though, dare I say, let's introduce the most memorable area in Eldin province. Let's go ahead and check it out. It shall serve as either failure or success, we shall see, but let's go ahead and give it a peek.
Hello there. Thanks for stopping by. First time here, am I right?
Yeah.
The name's Tubert. Nice to meet you. I run this little game I like to call Thrill Digger. Do you like money? How about explosions? Well, dig up some rupees before you hit a bomb, and it's a suspenseful game of Thrill Digger. Want to try it?
I'm going to go ahead and say no thanks for now, because there is something that I kind of want to talk about in this area in particular. If you have slingshot seeds, go ahead and check out the walls like that just kind of surround this little room. So if you really want to cheat and have like some, leeway in this place, go ahead and pop these ruby crystals or rupee crystals in the walls. I will not be like that guy from The Legend of Zelda, the Faces of Evil, by saying,
"You want it? It's yours, as long as you have enough rubies."
It's yours, my friend, as long as you have enough rubies.
The Faces of Evil is probably the most, drastically comical Zelda title, in my honest opinion. But go ahead and just go in this area and pop these little crystals, or rupees, like me. You know what to do. There you go. And anything left? There is a... Is that a silver freaking... No, that's a rupor, I bet. No, you don't want to pick that up. Trust me, the game will not make you be that lucky. I fell for it at first hand, but I'm not going to fall for it again. What else? Just go ahead and do this until you have enough. And right in the back of the room, you're going to come across this dude. His name is Zank. Again, hey you. You're going to try your mitts at Tubert's Thrill Digger game? I'll try it. Psst, you want some top secret info? It's guaranteed to make you rich. Rich. R-I-C-H. Now, since you'll be lining your pockets with rupees, it's only fair that I get a little piece of the pie. And I want my pie now, thank you. I've got a super discount price just for you, buddy. How's 20 rupees sound? I'm gonna go ahead and say yes, just this once. I'll pay my taxes now. But he's just basically gonna say that some top secret information is in hand. He will say this: the color of the rupee you dig up will be telling you how many bad holes are around you. Like if you dig up a green rupee, there are no bad holes around it. A blue rupee will have 1 or 2 bad holes. A red rupee will have 3 or 4, and a silver rupee has 5 or 6 bad holes around it. And if you're lucky enough to dig up a rare gold rupee, there will be 7 or 8 bad holes nearby. There's almost no good holes. What do you think? Makes planning to dig where to dig a whole lot easier, don't it? But at the end of the day, it comes down to your luck. Your luck. Yeah, I said your before he even said it. Just do the best you can and cross your fingers or something. I'll try, man, but let's go ahead and see what's going on. Go ahead and talk to this dude, and he will pretty much say, welcome. And he already, said, do we like money, do we like this and that? I'm just going to go ahead and demonstrate the game in general. So, my method might be terrible, or it might be actually good. But let's go ahead and see what beginner, mode gives us. Let's see. So in this particular mode, I want to choose a good spot to dig at first hand. My go-to spot to start would probably be on the left, second left, and I get blown up immediately. Oh, and look what I had. Look what I had in my frickin'... Look what I had in the bag. Okay, maybe this time will be a little bit more forgiving. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the top. The second on the top left. That's a blue rupee. Okay, pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and make some distance away from it. And dig here. I got a blue rupee again. So, go ahead and make some distance away. I want to say right here. I got a blue rupee again. So, that's pretty freaking nice. More blue rupees, and I guess I'm making my money back. And I got blown up. So, hey, this kind of introduces the whole thrill digger thing. It's really just the way that it is. I kind of suck at decision making when it comes to luck in thrill digger, so if you want to give it a shot, I kind of made half of the money back, or almost. But I will not try it again because this is honestly gambling. It sucks, and luck is just, you know, not in my hand in this particular place. So I'm going to go ahead and leave. There will be plenty of rupees to come up later, so if you have the courage and you're up to the challenge, go for this, because I will probably be talking about it in a later episode if I honestly feel the need to, but right now I'm just going to go ahead and continue on the main path. Alright, so in this spot, we want to go ahead and cross the biggest slope in this game that it has to offer. Not in the game in general, but in the area, that is. Go ahead and pop on our way across here. And I want to say that right over here, we're going to come across some big dudes. Some big dudes, and this chew here is going to, you know, demonstrate that for me. But, yep, this big slope is what I'm talking about. Go ahead and run all the way across. Up, and up and up at the path. Up the path. Up the path. Up the path in general. There we go. So go ahead and take out this Bokoblin here that's just not even paying attention. Go ahead and knock him off and see what he drops. I doubt that he's going to drop anything, but still. Yep, nothing really much. Give me 1 second. Okay, we're good. I had to make sure that I was on top of the goddess cubes and where to get them, and you know, I know where they are. It just needs to, you know, stay on track and not skip one or pass one up. Go ahead and pop these guys off the place, and I didn't even have to do anything. Those guys already did the work for me, but go ahead and run up here and stay on the right margin, and these guys will, well, great fail there. Just run up again, and no problems. He just kicks me right off. You know, that's it, buddy. I have a surprise for you. You got a big surprise coming to you. There you are. He got crushed. That kind of makes a way for me. Alright. Nice try, Bokoblin. It ain't gonna happen. Knock him right off, and what do they drop? Nothing. Freaking nothing at all. That's totally fine with me. But, climb on up here, and what do we got? I'm sure they buried it around here someplace, but I can't find it. Yo, lad, this is the place, ain't it? So, what is it they buried again? A key. Key-E-Y. Key. They busted out the key to that door and hid the pieces all over the place. I'm telling you, one of the 5 pieces is buried right around here. Hey, that reminds me, that strange blonde girl in the weird clothes got taken away too. That's right, I bet they got something really valuable stashed in there. And that blonde girl they took is probably part of their master plan too, I'm telling you. I could smell the riches from here. So what are you saying we do once we find all the pieces to the key? What do you think, Igneous? We sneak inside and take all the treasure we can carry. Hey, why are we so worried about a key when we can just dig our way in? What? Just saying. You ain't as dumb as you look. It's funny, man. These guys are just, you know, they're just having the biggest sense of humor possible in such a serious time. Master LSP, I require your confirmation on critical information obtained from that magma conversation. The oddly garbed figure taken deeper into the region must be... Well, the game wants us to say woman in black. I will say that this is 99.999% wrong. It actually is Zelda, so go ahead and say that. And if you want to see what she says, she'll just, like, basically just ridicule you for giving the wrong answer. But it is Zelda. My calculations agree, Master. There's a 90% probability the figure in question was indeed Zelda. Additionally, I calculate there is a 95% probability that the key to this door is made of the same material composition as this mechanism that bars it. I have detected objects of the same material in the surrounding area. Ascertaining the location of these objects will aid in our search for Zelda. I have registered them as dowsing targets. Thank you. Alright, so now what we're going to go ahead and do is dig right along the baseline. I'll say that. I'll stop in like the most seriousness, but we have some more Eldin ore there. And the first piece of the key is right here, actually. There it is. So, kind of got interrupted there. Sorry about that. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and continue right along this way and dig up this little spot. So, right here will kind of mark the spot of a particular goddess cube, per se. But we can't even go ahead in there just yet until we explode it. Yep. Go ahead and throw a bomb in that wind tunnel right there and blow it up. And there it is. Now, I'm going to suggest that this is going to be the 7th goddess cube. Yep, 7th, as I noted. Go ahead and give it a swipe, and bam. Yes, Fi? What do you want? Your hearts have decreased. I know that I suck at this freaking game. Anyway, Fi, I understand. It's only 3 hearts. It's not that bad. There's hearts right here, and I didn't even grab the ledge. Anyway, I can climb right up and heal a little bit. But anyway, go ahead and grab some rupees out of this little grotto here. And I know that it's a pretty lengthy episode. I kind of get it. It's pretty lengthy, but in the next episode, I just kind of want to feel like I have a good start, like a fresh start at some kind of place. It will be over. This episode will be over soon, don't worry. And that was a bad throw. Bad throw. Take 2. And that X, yep, slide away from the bomb that I just threw away successfully. Wait for that to explode, and then dig this on up. It will be the 2nd key piece. And there you go. Awesome. I spy with a little eye. This little windmill will not become important later. Anyway, ignoring that for now, we're going to go ahead right back on up, and there will be another goddess cube just alongside of this little Bokoblin camp here. We're going to go ahead and ignore the Bokoblins in general. I'm going to stick to my guns and ignore them. Just for now. It's really important that I get this goddess cube right now because I will say just outside this wall is the most important goddess cube that I ever heard of. It's really important, so go ahead and pick it up. I don't want to pass it up at all, so give it a swipe. There it is. The 8th goddess cube. Okay, so before we move on, in particular, there is one other spot that has a key, alright? We're going to find that spot as soon as I get this Eldin roller. Then I can tend to these Bokoblins. Get away, please. Anything? And he dropped nothing at all. Eldin roller. Let's go ahead and pick him up. Come here. Come here. Eh. Gotcha. Gotcha. Now, along this cliff, you can actually go ahead and throw this bomb. And you see those rocks down there? There is actually a perfect exploding point for this bomb. Just go ahead and pick it up and give it a toss and see what happens. Hopefully I don't miss or fail or anything. That was perfect. That was perfect, and I think that I, made my time worthwhile just by making that good throw instead of having to wing it, but go ahead and slide on down. And right here. No! Anyway, running on back up to that hole that I just bombed open, and I just did not mean to fall off of that at all, but go ahead and dig here. And it is another key piece right here, the 3rd one. We have 2 more to get. Okay? Now we can continue on to that big slope spot that we can go ahead and progress to. So, give it a second. Okay, so go ahead and blow this guy's platform on down, and he will no longer be existent to us. Yeah, go ahead and progress, and what lies beyond. Again, depending on when you play this game. Oh, ornamental skull. Pretty nice. The first time that I came across that in the playthrough. So, this simply, slightly macabre fashioned statement bears the Bokoblin symbol. Nice. Alright. Keese, no longer paying attention to you. I have other responsibilities. I have bigger responsibility. Bigger responsibility. So, really quick, I want to point out, most players really didn't pick a bone with this game until now on the Wii version, but go ahead and I'll explain why in a sec. But in this particular spot on the Wii, you cannot actually look around with a free camera, which is kind of what I was getting at a point earlier. I should have said this like in an earlier episode, but I will now since I'm already here. It's easier to explain this way since we're visually looking at it. There is a point where you have to use a stamina fruit to climb up these vines, and you can't directly see it because you can't have free camera control. And I totally fell off of that ledge. I fell off of the ledge like a dingus again. But hey, we didn't lose too much health. Only one heart, but I don't think we lost anything. Anyway, if you're playing on buttons-only control, or it doesn't matter, I don't think, go ahead and press L on the left Joy-Con, and you can use the right stick to just freely look around, and right there you can just, right off of the bat, spot that stamina fruit. And honestly, on the Wii version, it was a whole lot harder just to guess where it was, because you had to, like, kind of wing it. But yeah, it makes more sense now. Go ahead and step on that switch, and the bridge extends itself right there. Alright, and now we can dig up more rupees. More rupees. Eldin rollers! Hey, buddies. Come here. Hope they don't disappear in the wall. Eh, there we go. Pretty cool. What's beyond this thing? Nope, nothing yet. Nothing yet, but go ahead and give a good sprint here. What, Fi? I know that I'm on fire, Fi. Fire, Fi. I get it. What, Fi? I understand, but go ahead and hang a right here, and there will be a collectible to get in just a second on the left side. But right now we have a key piece to tend to. Let's go ahead and just pick up that fairy for poops and giggles. There we go. Go ahead and drop on down the right side, and get these couple of blue rupees. And off to our left, specifically, will be the next key piece. I could have made that. I couldn't have made that. But you want to go ahead and make sure that both of these wind holes are blowing, because if not both of them, you're going to go ahead and fall off the ledge. So time it up right, and I think this is a good chance to jump right here. And go ahead and dig right in the spot. It will be another key piece. There you go. All right. Now, the final key piece will be right on this bottom side. It's going to be involving blowing up a hole in the wall and picking up the last one. All right, go ahead and dig. And absolutely nothing at all. More health that I don't even need because I already have full hearts. Thanks, game, for, tending to my needs later when I didn't really need it now. But go ahead and pick up a bomb in this room and drop it on the plug, that plug that we got earlier. But except this time, throw it on the outside of the wall, right here, and it will drain the room. There you go. Easy enough, right? The hole in the wall. This is a hole-in-the-wall restaurant, but it is what it is. And this is what I was kind of getting at earlier when I said that the fuses of the bombs in this game and the wicks that are just burning are extremely generous. It can just... It gives you so many chances. Just, run after it and throw it again if you have to. But, yep. Right here will be the... Let's find out. The final key piece. There we go. All right. Not that bad. Not that bad at all. Now, we can finally go right back on up and get that last collectible that was just next to that wind tunnel key piece on the big slope, because there is a goddess cube. I believe it'll be the, I want to say the 9th one. So let's go ahead and get there right now. Yeah, by jumping in here. Okay, so sliding back on down, we can finally hug the left side and find out what is right beyond this path. And it will be the 9th goddess cube. So, go ahead and run on this way. And, hey, butterflies. We have more Eldin ore. More money. More money. Go ahead and pick that up. Pretty helpful. Pretty helpful. And we can go ahead and jump right here and get the 9th goddess cube. There it is. Alright, and with the key pieces obtained, we can go ahead and call this episode here. I know that it was kind of a long one, but hey, this is the introduction to Eldin Province. It is nice, red, and steamy. I'll say that. But, yep, in the next episode, we will do some more small bit of dungeon prep and then begin the actual temple. Okay? Hopefully it won't take too long to do the dungeon prep, but I will try to keep it to a minimum and get inside. But for now, stay tuned, subscribe, like, comment, or anything else, and peace out, everyone.